Oh my God, I see my nephew. Ooh, I'm gonna call you. I see you, baby. but yeah.
So the lady. Okay, so well, I just had a whole brain freeze. Right, I just had a whole brain freeze. But it was basically the young girl who had the mental illness. So that's why, because I was like, why the hell is this lady just sitting right here?
She was very quiet. You guys
and calm. She was just sitting there like
reading her book, or
like what you call
puzzle.
them, the monks. That's the ones who don't talk.
Yeah.
They don't show no emotion or nothing. She was just sitting there, and I was just like, that is crazy.
I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be if I was on that train, I would have been girl would have got the business. But then after you knew the story, it's always the after story. You know what I'm saying?
See, I never heard that until today. That it was I forgot, that was a long time ago. That was years ago. But I never heard that she was mentally ill, because now that you say that, I can kind of get why the lady was just sitting, especially because she knew her.
Yeah, she knew her and knew the father. The father was like a coach or something for Georgia Tech. It was something like that, because I just, having elderly parents, I just went there like, ooh, if that was my mama.
Oh, the way she was disrespecting her?
Yeah, and just being a elderly person, and you just targeting someone that's not saying anything, it's just crazy.
So did they say that they knew? Oh, you said she knew that she was mentally ill.
She knew that she was mentally ill.
See, she's the type who don't need to be just walking around by herself out on the street, or not taking her medicine, or whatever the case may be, or why she snapped on that lady like that, or why she had an episode, or whatever they. I don't know the technical term. I'm not trying to offend nobody or anything like that. But when they have an episode and their brain tells them one thing, that's basically, I don't know, incorrect. What is the proper word to say for that?
Well, they on medicines. They don't take it. They go through withdrawals.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, they're on medicine. They're not taking the medicine. They have a mental imbalance, chemical imbalance, however they want to call it. Right. That's why I'm saying it also could be they're taking their medicine, but who knows what else is going on. Yep.
To it.
It can have, like you say, the side effects. Like you say, the side effects could be, you know what I'm saying, one of the things. I say mixing the prescription drugs with street drugs with alcohol, because they definitely tell you on the bottle, do not drink alcohol with this.
Right.
And the couple of people that I know who have to take pills, they're drinking alcohol with it.
So
I'm like, what the hell?
So can you tell that it does something different?
Oh, yeah.
I can tell that the medicine doesn't work the way it's supposed to work.
I get it.
I can tell that.
Yeah.
But it's because you are, like, the one person that I can just think of off the top of my head that I kind of know the personality and everything. It's a mixture of depression on top of mental illness, on top of alcoholism. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mixture of it all that is kind of like, you really need to be treated for this as well as this, as well as this, but you're only being treated for one thing, and then you're drowning it in alcohol, which they tell you not to do.
Right. Gosh, that's crazy.
Right.
Woo.
So it's a lot, you know what I'm saying, that you have to deal with as a person. And it's a lot that you have to deal with as a person who loves that person.
Right.
And is trying to be like, okay, it actually, like I said before, it actually caused us to not be friends anymore. I'm not going to say the mental illness, but the personality traits, I just couldn't deal with it anymore.
Right.
It was just
too much. At the end of the day, you have to separate yourself from that type of stuff, because eventually you're going to end up snapping, because it's one of those defense things that you end up having to go through, because, hell, you ain't about to kill me and get away with that shit. It's not going to happen. Okay. So, again, as I stated before, you, me, and the 6 of you, we will all be getting...
Don't say it like that, though, because they can't help it.
Shit, yes, they can.
No, they cannot. That's why we're talking about it.
Okay, so guess what, viewers? How can we help? Can someone please call and tell me how can you help? Tell me how. Because
they said a number.
Right. We got to learn this number by heart. I think
we really do, because it is...
44254-4347. Got it.
Go.
Got it. Look.
Yes. Okay,
Right.
guys, definitely call in 404-254-4347.
This lipstick is driving me crazy. I keep licking my lips.
This little piece I got on a hat.
Side note.
Hair is all
But anyway, yeah. So that's what I like, and that what I keep having.
Brain farts.
No, it's not even brain farts. It's like I want to say this and this.
It's just
and this and this. The six of you, right? This exactly. She's about the six of you. Go get y'all ass kicked. Like what?
Exactly,
Oh,
friend.
really?
Who is that over there? Yes, yes,
But-
Kat.
But seriously though, because of our ignorance to mental illness or whatever, we automatically jump to this person is crazy. I have another friend, and sometimes, she'll be like, well, the voices in my head told me to do this. And I'm like, no. Let's bring it back a little bit. Let's not listen to the voices in your head.
Right.
Let's listen to the rational voice. You know what I'm saying? And let's be rational about it. But what she was trying to explain to me is she doesn't know which one is rational and which one is not.
Yeah.
Like how you say the man snapped and stabbed the two girls at the train station. And what he's saying is because that's what my brain told me to do. I thought it was okay.
He said because I thought, and he was doing it in protecting his grandmother in his mind. He thought that the girls were
and that is really
grandmother, and
that is
like,
really a mental illness.
And you can't really tell,
But I know that they can test you for it because hell, anybody can go to court talking about what my grandma in my head said.
Yeah, they need.
Right? No, you have to go through a whole analysis
Yeah,
for them to say, okay, yes, you're really mentally ill.
You can't just plead mental.
Right? It's a process.
It's like medical records, all that stuff.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to say. Some people, they're not getting tested for it, or they haven't been diagnosed by a medical person, but it's something wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely something wrong.
Right. That's what I'm telling you. The person that I'm talking about who tells me about her different voices in her head, she's not diagnosed. And I be telling her, you need to go talk to somebody. You need to, figure it out. Because like one day, one of those voices could tell you to snap and kill somebody.
Hell yeah.
And then
I just wish, you can. Ooh, damn, what's the name of that movie?
you talking about, I was thinking about it too with the dude.
Yes.
What's the name of the dude, babe? The mental dude. The the bald headed white dude.
Yes, where he
got all the personalities.
It's 11 of them.
You talking about Split?
Yes.
Split.
Yes.
Ooh, that movie is so damn good.
Right, but he thought he was a little girl, an old lady.
It wasn't
the
thought,
killer
it
man.
was all of these
Right.
to the point where,
Yeah.
but the thing is, it gets so deep in that movie to where remember when he was the monster.
Yeah, that's what I said. What I call him, the killer man.
No, but he really was. In his mind, we only use just a little
bit of our mind,
like
right.
a dot of our brain.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And so you guys got to watch that movie too. He, at the end of his going through all his different personalities, all of them was scared of this one personality, which he created was in his mind was strong, can crawl walls, and he was doing that shit.
Yeah, he was.
So
no, but it was a personality or whatever you want to call it.
It was a personality that he created for so long to the point where
it actually got that.
I don't know. That was some crazy stuff to where it really, and it's for real. And then it had like a little didn't it have like a little saying, like it was like from a psychologist, like a person's mind could create something like that to the point where they actually believe it and it really will happen. Y'all.
Wait a minute. Create something like what?
That monster.
Like you remember the movie,
Oh,
right?
right.
Yeah, and those things really
So
happened.
in the movie, were they actually like? Was he actually? I don't know. Was he like actually doing these things,
Yes.
or was it just in his mind that he was doing
No,
these things?
He was actually doing these
on
things.
the wall, like
Dead serious.
he was literally climbing on.
Right,
the wall.
I remember that, but I don't remember the movie. Like I've never sat and just watched it from beginning to end
Oh
to
my
know
God.
like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of the movies you got to pay attention to know
It's
like.
one of those.
You
Yeah, I've
gotta
always
watch
caught it.
every-
Not
One
from
of those
beginning
you
to
gotta,
end.
like,
You gotta watch
multiple
every
times.
personality. Jayla,
No,
you seen it?
I remember the personalities. That's what I'm saying, but I don't remember watching it from beginning to end. But I do remember his transitions, and it wasn't just voices in his head. It would be like I'm Tanisha right now, and then I'll click into
Peaches.
Leela.
Yeah.
Right.
It was. Yeah, but at the end, it was just like he had like 11 personalities to the point where all of them was scared of this one personality.
And that was the monster.
That was the monster.
Right. I remember that.
And
I
when
said
that
the killer
monster,
guy.
the way they described this monster, he was, they broke it down like he was strong. He was.
Because he
like-
broke out of the mental place, right? He broke out
Yes.
the door or whatever like that.
Right. His eyes changed. Like, he
So-
really.
Okay, and he was actually getting help because he was working with a counselor, correct?
Yes, he was actually going to a psychiatrist.
Right. Okay. Okay. But that's what I'm saying though. To me, like, say for instance, it was my child, and whether they were, you know what I'm saying, a child or an adult or whatever, my child that I birthed. My concern, I would want a diagnosis from a medical physician and a mental. Like, I would want y'all to make sure that these you're prescribing the beats, right? You're prescribing one thing, and you're prescribing another thing. Are these two medicines mixed together? Or say you're not on medicine for like whatever, but just mental. Your overall health is important as well.
Right. But I think all of it coincide with it together, you know what I mean? But like you said, it could throw your chemical.
That's like if I had high blood pressure
Yeah.
as I got older. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
don't really have a lot of those problems. It's not rare, but we don't really have a lot of those health problems when I get younger. But if you have a mental illness, you're going to have this mental illness until you die.
Right.
So when you get older, say I'm on this prescription medicine for my mental illness, but then my doctor wants me to take blood pressure medicine.
Right.
Is that going to affect my mental health? You know what I'm saying? In the long run,
Well,
like you say, all these side effects. What is it?
I don't know. Finally, I got my Facebook working, y'all. For those who just tuned in, which is
It's time to go, right?
The segment is about mental health. What's up, sister? You know, this segment is basically when we was talking about William and, you know, my brother and all that with the mental health issue. So thank you so much for this weekend and sharing that with me. But yeah, so basically the mental health, you know, I don't know. It's a lot that could, because already you got to be really, I think you got to be very fragile on what you take, so it won't. I'm saying medically,
Right.
So it won't trigger off the
I think that we just have to be more knowledgeable about what's going on with ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I know that if I was to, it'd be a lot of denial, or like I say, it could be that mental illness on top of depression. You know what I'm saying? On top of regular stress in life. You know, you just never know.
I would think too, for mental illness to be in the home, because again, I have been around it, and you know, when it's someone that you like, a brother, a kid, you know, or anything like that, and I think when they do start experiencing different personalities and hearing different things, do we, you know, react to them like we talking to them too?
What? I don't want to
Do
laugh.
you understand what I'm saying, Zay?
I do
That's
understand.
kind of what you want to do. Really.
Do you want to talk to the other personality as well, or the other voice?
Yeah, because say for instance, if you sitting right here and you gotta, you going, your other personality come out. You know what I'm gonna be sitting here dealing with, trying to get Zay back. First of all, whatever this.
Yeah,
one
I was
is,
saying that earlier.
Bobby, listen, I don't want to talk to you right now. Go get Zay, something like that.
Yeah,
You know,
like
do
when
we
what's it called?
entertain?
You know
Yes.
what I'm talking about?
Do we, you know, is that what we do? You know, my dumb ass probably would do it. I'd be like,
Do what? See,
Talk to
but that's
all
what
of
we're trying. But that's what we talked about in the beginning. Like, that's not the
If I
right
had a
way.
kid-
She talking about I'll be all 6 of y'all voices, y'all asses if y'all don't
dead
call me.
serious, for
See,
real.
that's a movie though, so
No, she talking about in real life when people.
I'm saying in real life, a random person ain't gonna have control of, switching over to the next person.
He didn't have no control either.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
I thought he didn't have no control.
Yes, he wouldn't got them motherfuckers.
She'll be like, I want to talk to Ricky, and he'll change into Ricky.
Oh, yeah, no, it don't work like
that.
But not the
might
monster
be,
didn't
though.
come right away though.
Yeah, right.
It might
Because
be though.
everybody
You
was
never know.
scared of his ass.
You never know
They
though.
knew when he was coming. They
Yeah.
knew when he was coming, though.
But it might be like they might. After dealing with it for so long, who's to say they don't? They can't trigger into, what I'm saying, their other personality or whatever the case may be.
You guys, before we go, do anybody have anything you want to add to it? Please give us a call at 404-254-4347. Again, 404-254-4347.
Yeah, I just got a comment saying that her mother has mental illness. She wish she was here to. Yeah, I wish we had time because we really got 5 minutes. So we really don't have time to have a conversation because I would tell you could call and make a comment. But
Yes,
I
you do.
No, we don't. But I will say that do you have like a suggestion as far as the person who has to deal with it? Because like I said, I had to deal with it as a friend, not necessarily as like my mom. But even as a friend, dealing with a friend with the mental illness, it was a lot. It was hard. Some days I used to be like, I'm not dealing with this.
You and all them will get that ass.
Right. I don't
today.
like, and I used to have, and it was times where I felt like that, and I was like, look, I gotta go because I know right now it's something else going on in your head, and I just can't deal with it.
And it's scary too because again, I don't know if you will try to harm me. I have another friend that one day, I never knew that she had mental illness until one day she had a mental breakdown, an episode. And because I already was educated about it because my sister have it, I still was on guard. Like, what if my friend tried to attack me and fight me? Because the way her posture was, acting, it was like she was like, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is she about to do? You know what I'm saying? Because I will be treated ass today if she try to hit me, and I don't want to. But what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? So it was just like, damn. But her son was there. Jalen, you remember that time?
No,
So you saw
Yes,
you
you
saw
do.
something change.
What?
When we went to Tracy house that time and she had a mental breakdown.
Oh, yeah.
It was so scary. I was so scared. I mean,
So, but what
I
I'm
was
saying is,
worried
like,
about
as a
my friend.
person on the outside looking in, like, I've seen someone, I was able to look in your eyes and be like, whoa, that's not.
But
you.
her her eyes, everything changed.
Wow.
It wasn't her, and ever since then, I know my friend still has the mental issue now,
Right.
but she's more controlled, you know. But it wasn't like it was before because it was more of a normal thing. But it started with a phone call because when she had her mental breakdown, she called me, and it was real weird conversation. The conversation went left. Like, I'm trying to explain to her because she's asking me certain questions that didn't even have anything to do with me. She trying to figure it out. I could tell in her brain she's trying to figure out what's going on. But I was just like, damn. But my friend, okay.
And that's because you're not trained to deal with the situation. Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
That's why I say, when I was, going through what I was going through with my friend, I tried to always keep in the back of my mind, I don't know what she's going through. And of course, like I say, when I was younger, I just used to be like, bitch, you're bipolar. Like, leave me alone. Like, you need to figure it out. But as we got older, I was like, this is serious. You know what I'm saying? And then when you had a child and your child is trained to tiptoe because she don't even know what she's, you know what I'm saying, gonna get, or how to act, or am I gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna be this person for the rest of the night?
Right.
Or are you gonna switch into, I don't know. And it was just like living in the house with her. It just used to be, sometimes it used to be like everybody in the house walking on eggshells because we don't know what we're finna get. We don't know what's going on. So I just say that I think that we need to just be more aware of a lot that's going on in the world and not be so quick to just, oh, your ass is crazy.
Yeah, really, try to get them help, or
Right.
try to help, because we don't, we have loved ones, and we need to protect them, period, on both
Right.
angles, so
Right.
it's just like, I don't know what it's like to have voices, in my head. Do you?
No, I don't.
I know sometimes I be thinking about some shit, but
Yeah, I hear my voice.
My
Like,
voice
right?
is
I mean,
thinking.
yeah. That's not. I don't think
Ooh,
that's.
that gotta be
yeah,
so.
that's
I'm just
not the same. But we do have to wrap it up.
Yes. It was a really good.
And we do appreciate those of you who tuned in and gave us feedback, and those of you who are on my live and wrote me paragraphs that I cannot read because I'm trying to talk. I will come back and read them, and I will respond to the comments.
Yes.
We can finish the conversation like that if you would like to. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Keeping It Real with Lila tonight. You have been tuned into Hits 92.3, the best internet radio station in the world. And we will see y'all next Wednesday
And I am
at
her
9
co-host-
p.m.
And I am her co-host and aunt, Peaches. And we will definitely check y'all out on Wednesday
At what time?
At what time?
from 9 to 10 Eastern Standard Time, from 6 to 7 on Pacific Standard Time, Central Time, other time, nigga time.
Right, where all of our family is at. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Holla. It's my nigga
Town
time.
business.